This means war, or a grammar book. Hey everyone, so I've got another Sabrina episode review today, and this is episode 9 of the second season. Yes, we're still at the beginning of the second season, Witch Trash, which is a really fun episode, and what I think it does really well before I get into the actual plot. The first thing I love about this is the fact that it's all pretty much set in one house. It's all in the Spellman's house. And normally with a TV show, if you have the entire episode set in one location, it can get a bit monotonous and a bit tedious. They excel completely with that, and I am so pleased they've got that down, because that could have went horrifically wrong. So that's an aspect that I really like. Now, if you've got no idea what this is about, basically, Sabrina's hillbilly cousins are annoyed because they wasted all their money. They want the magic book. The Spellmans have the magic book, as we know, and they put the house in lockdown. And when they try and sort it out, they are invited over and they try and be civil, but it doesn't quite go to plan, which is where a lot of the humour comes from. But while her hillbilly cousins are stuck in the house as well with her, the Valerie and Harvey are in the house as well. They were in the house when it got put into lockdown, which is a major thing, because you're locking mortals in a magic house. That's going to cause a bit of problem. But they get astonishments, which is astonish, M-I-N-T-S. Yes, I spelled it right, didn't I? Astonishments. And they take those and they're astonished by carpets and lamps and numbers and things, and it's great fun and I love it. And I think it's a really fun way to look at life. Take an astonishment and suddenly everything has a new perspective, and it's kind of interesting. Now the hillbilly cousins themselves, I don't like, but it is a love to hate thing. I'm looking at them thinking, I hate you, and I hate you, but I love to hate you and I love what you bring to the episode. Now Maw Maw is probably my least favourite out of all three. She just annoys me so much. Racine and Boyd, I quite enjoyed to hate a lot. Boyd especially, I think, is you could see he'd be quite a lovable character, quite a sweet character if he wasn't bitter with the world. Racine is just above herself. She's kind of like a hillbilly version of Marigold, I think. That's kind of what the impression I get. She's a hillbilly version of Marigold. But what I love most about this is the reaction of Hilda and Zelda. The laptop being touched, she goes insane with that. Is the breaking point for her. It doesn't matter what anything else happens, as long as her laptop is safe, she's happy. But of course it's not, and it means war. My favourite line in this is, or a grammar book. I am a grammar Nazi, and to me, anything that incorporates grammar and Sabrina is the best thing in the world. And obviously the hillbilly cousins have no grammar in their vocabulary. The word grammar is not in their vocabulary. They don't know what it is. And Hilda picks up on that. And I was really surprised that it was Hilda that picked up on that and not Zelda. Zelda's the one who's supposed to portray this high level of intellect and is supposed to care about the world and words. Hilda is supposed to not care. Out of Hilda and Zelda, if one of them would have poor grammar, you'd expect it to be Hilda. But no, I was really impressed and really proud of Hilda for picking up on that and pointing out that they don't have a magic book or a grammar book. And I like that quite a lot. Obviously we get to see there's the whole magic sequence, which is really well put together, where the Spellmans are making the cousins have quite they clean their toilet through magic, and they break their television while they're watching the Wheel of Fortune, and the hillbilly cousins do the reverse with magic, and they, make the Spellmans basically live in a barn. It's quite interesting, especially though, when they're getting washed, the hillbilly cousins are getting washed with clean water rather than mud, and that scares them. And they get a shiny toilet, and that scares them. It's like they actually like living life like this, yet they're complaining about not having money. It's quite peculiar, but a really well put together sequence, and I like that a lot as well. And of course, seeing the ants in their hillbilly costumes is so adorable. I love that so much. It's really sweet. Not a single thing wrong with this episode, even as I said, the aspects I don't like being the cousins, I love to hate them. I love what they bring to the episode. It's just so funny. Not a lot of hilarity from Salem in this one, I don't think, but never mind. But let me know your thoughts on this. I do think it's a beautiful episode. Can't wait to get to season 3 though. Yeah, I don't think it belongs in season 3. My criteria for episodes, if they're good, is basically if I feel they should be in season 3, they are perfect. Don't think this one should be in season 3, but it is still good. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you all next time. Bye!